It's 5 AM and I've given up sleeping because I'm too excited. The sun isn't even out yet. Just about hear the birds tweeting. We finished our breakfast though, haven't we, Iris? No. It's just me and the fluffy animals. Although it's still far too early for Fable. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning. So excited this morning. What are you going up for?
Not falling my perch. Okay.
Just about to leave any second. I'm really excited. Ah! My little scream. Yeah. Don't know what to expect. Just really, really, really excited. And I've been up like half the night, so yeah. Looking forward to meeting everyone. Here we're going now. Say bye, house. Bye. Service break! Hooray! Ta-da!
Just imagine just picking noodles up in freezing cold weather and having them get stiff and freeze. That's kind of what my legs currently feel like.
Jealous. At least I think my makeup's okay.
What?
At least I think my makeup's
You
okay.
look lovely. Why does things never work?
Gal's getting frustrated with a
Chewing gum thing.
It's such a grey day to typical UK weather. Yeah. I'm excited though. I'm really excited for today. Not quite sure still what to expect. I just hope the actors are really nice. I think it would just like almost break my heart if like there was like a grumpy Jake or something. I couldn't like picture it. So I'm hoping that everyone will be super, super nice. Fingers crossed. Gaz, what do you think of our experience today? What are you expecting?
Overall today, it'd be quite interesting to see what happens. I mean, we've meeting the potential actors of what's going on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. Really, it should be an interesting experience.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting in terms of what the actors are going to be like. I don't know. Because then I'm just hoping there's not going to be like a grumpy Jake as a natural person. Like,
Yeah, it would be quite disappointing if someone had that sort of air about them. But I think overall, I mean, they're going to have been chosen because of their qualities. So, I mean, the casting producers and stuff like that know what they're looking for.
Yeah, I know that apparently the actors were chosen not just on looks, but for their ability to portray the boys as they should as well. So I guess it's like a nice little mix.
Yeah, so hopefully, I reckon we'll be all right.
Yes. Wish us luck. We're only 20 minutes away from our destination. It's feeling really real now. We're in London. Yay!
Why don't you speak louder? Why don't you actually just have normal speaking volume? Like, hi, we're
Because
in.
I'm shy.
It's like, hi, we're in London,
Because
and you
you're-
can only see my jaw.
I'm trying to stretch.
This is one of the bonus things about being part of the 6 foot master race. 6'1", boy.
But you shout anyway. You have a natural shouty voice.
I've got that DJ Khaled sort of thing going on.
You do, naturally. We are here. Okay.
Like a Ferrari Range Rover.
Say hello, guys.
Oh yeah.
We're apparently meeting now at a cafe close by. And then, yeah, once everyone's set up, we'll be going back to shoot. If you can introduce yourselves and who you're playing, that would be great.
So I'm Jake. No, I'm Will. Jake. My name's Tom. I'm reading for Ed.
David playing Jamie.
Brilliant. And what drew you to this role?
Well, I saw a lot of myself in Jake when he approached me with the whole thing, and I don't know, like it's been my first acting thing ever. So it made sense to do someone who was just so similar to me. I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
It's definitely something that I haven't done before, and working with verbatim text and learning about
the subject matter, obviously very interesting. For me, I think in terms of the character, I identify a lot more with Ed than I think I'd like to admit. And I think that playing up the confusion and those 10 years of adolescence that, you know, we all remember but also don't remember, I think he's a really interesting character. I think all the facets of his personality are very interesting, and yeah, I can't wait to crack on.
Thank you.
Yeah, likewise. This challenge such an actor, challenge as an actor, and also identifying so much with the character, and so much about that growth from school to adulthood that so many can relate to. It's great portraying that in an interesting way that needs so much more awareness about it.
Yeah.
And like you said, the challenge of learning from audio is really interesting. It allows you to get so much more into your character than just text off the page. And it's just something I'm really keen to get involved with.
Let me see, is it okay? Everyone's in shot, hooray! Okay. You and the alter that you played have any similar or vastly different qualities? What stood out to you?
I would say with Ed, there's definitely a sort of a closeted adolescent. There's an anger there which I think I can identify with as a person and as an actor. And being able to just simply through putting some stuff in my hair and putting some makeup on. You know, they say that your character always begins with the shoes because you walk, you know, you move, that's how you move, that's how you sort of become. And I think that just assuming the character and connecting with obviously the interview, the material that we were speaking, yeah, I found a lot of similarities, some quite stark similarities, which were challenging in the studio to accept and process, but also made my performance delivery truer.
I thought the first thing I found a similarity was Jamie's experience at school. I found that resonated very strongly with me, and that was a great start place to base my interpretation of him. Is very confident, very studying is the most important thing. I kind of always kept a little bit of that. So growing that from there, it gave me a good outlook on how he sees the world and what you can accomplish if you work hard. I thought that's my core of what I was focusing on throughout, and the frustrations and anxieties and the positive elements of it I felt came from that experience of belief. And then if something opposed that, then I look at it through that frame, like an obstacle, which I think allowed me, what we spoke about earlier, allowed me to really understand how he felt about it at the start and how he feels about it now. I felt that was about the process there.
So I just feel exactly the same person as Jake, basically. Like, I don't know, I'm a massive just ball of energy and fidgety messiness, and I feel like Jake is that, and yeah, so I think that's what made it so natural to play, yeah, like, this is my first acting thing ever, and I think it's just all felt so just natural to me, because I really identify with the character, not just the way he looks, but the way, like, his issues with like gender or like just insecurities and stuff. So yeah, pretty much every aspect I've learned about it I can match within my own life. So yeah.
What was it like seeing the world from the alter's perspective?
emotionally taxing, in a very positive way. In the same way that you do as an actor, you approach it's for us it's a character, but what made it different is it's not a character for yourself. It's someone very real, and a lot of responsibility, emotional responsibility you have to undertake to do something as it's great. It was fun. That's what I'm trying to say. It was fun, but through a process of self-evaluation and character evaluation, that's where the artistic reward as an actor comes from.
Like what you said, it's not just a person that exists on paper. It's completely human, and I felt that first scene that we worked on when I'm sat next to Jamie, as Jamie, it felt like I'm in the room with him. So that was, I think, a good place to start. And then from there, I felt very much like he'd been in that space, in that room with me, and that helped me to really live the stories that he was expressing and that he'd lived through. I think that helped me to understand a great deal.
I've basically been learning the lines and stuff like just constantly for the past few days. I've literally just had Jake in my head non-stop, and I don't know, it was really weird because today when I actually saw you after watching a lot of videos like about this whole thing about your life, about the ID and everything, like I don't know, I felt like a similar kind of protectiveness of you that Jake does, and like I don't know where that came from, but it just seemed like I just really identified with this whole thing. So I think that seeing I don't know, experiencing this as Jake, I don't know, it just seemed right, like it seemed just natural, I guess.
Oh, that's so sweet. After, obviously, you guys have all been on set now, you've all done your piece. Is there anything you'll be taking away from this experience?
Yes. Yeah. I'm taking away a new lens through which to view a character, and I think it comes down to what I was given to learn. It wasn't a play script, it was verbatim, and verbatim is fascinating because through learning these lines and then being sat in front of the camera and understanding that these are someone's words that have just been interviewed out of them rather than poured over and written and analysed, I kind of in the moment developed a new way of looking at the text and delivery. And acting an interview is tough. And testament to our director being able to get takes out of us which are totally natural through just workshopping the script, what we understand as a script. So from this experience, yes, I'm taking away a very fresh, a very raw style lens through which to view text and how to do it. I'm also taking away a massive understanding of dissociative identity disorder. I think that's very important to realise, and I'm happy to say I knew compared to what I now know about it today very little, so I'm very grateful.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much, Tom.
Yeah, I'd echo that very strongly, especially like about DID. I knew about as much as anyone in the street, which is not enough, I don't think. So it was very rewarding feeling like I could see the side of this world and what it is and how to understand it. And through the altars, it's allowed me to have a really clear picture of what it is. And as you said about the acting element, it was like nothing I've done before. It's not like reading a play from the script. You have to figure out what would I do or what would this character do. It is a person. It's as if you've been interviewing a real life person framed there. And that's as close as I've ever come. And really understanding, when learning it through the audio, you learn about really what makes them tick far more than on the page. You sense their insecurities and their anxieties, what they find funny, what they find unnerving, and that really, I think, helped me to unlock Jamie in a very unique way that I'll definitely think about in the future.
Great.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. Like, just I had no. I mean, I know I've studied psychology for like years, but I never really had a proper real life understanding of what DID was, and that's been really great in a lot of ways. And I think if I could just boil it down into a nutshell, like what I take from today is that you don't need a physical body to be a human being. Honestly, like these guys are just living their lives, and sure, it's not like this world right here; it's their inner worlds and everything, but. Like they have their feelings and they have their insecurities and like they have their love as well. Like listening to the way that you guys were talking about each other, that hit me hard, and like I wasn't expecting to feel that way when I first knew about this whole thing. So yeah, I don't know, just a greater capacity for people of all shapes and sizes or no shape and size, you know, like without body, with body, whatever. Like, yeah.
And just thinking, just randomly an open question, do you guys think this documentary will help challenge the stigma on DID? Do you think it'll help?
Yeah. Like everything that you've done so far, like I think you should just keep on fucking doing it. It's I don't know. It sheds such a different light on the whole thing than everything that we've been taught through, like Hollywood movies or whatever about split personalities or whatever.
It's often portrayed as something that's very negative and very dark.
Like axe murder around the corner, right?
And that's not to say there's not a darkness attached to the concept of having multiple personalities within one physical body. That's very interesting because like people are concepts, like characters. They don't necessarily have to have a physical manifestation, you know. And I think what this project will do, very importantly, is to shine a positive light.
Like humanize them almost.
Humanize these humans because they are humans. They are people. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I think everyone watching it will think, I never thought about that before, and that's I think exactly what it'll do. I think, like you were saying, there's so much stigma and so much of it is negative. This idea that it must be like negative, difficult, and doom and gloom, and it doesn't have to be. And a lot of times it's not the case. And I think seeing this documentary will make people realise that they'll understand it more. And if someone realises they have the idea or knows someone who does, they're so much better equipped to accept that person and not feel scared because there's no reason to.
Yeah, and I think that it really shows people who have the condition that you can build a positive relationship with your alters, and that and you can have a loved one like Gaz. You know, you can lead a life that you want, and you can, I don't know, just with the right direction and with the right, I don't know, just be happy, right? And I mean, sure, it's always going to be tough. It's like this is something that not many people have to suffer with, but like, yeah.
Thinking about the dynamics of Ed and Jamie, and you know, as Will said earlier, it was like watching the way they talked about each other is very passionate, very, was it strange to know that you'd be coming here today and meeting your other half and having a family?
It was a bit strange.
It was a bit strange. I think again, you know, we met today, and our renditions of our characters have, I think, done justice to the bond of the real emotional value that Ed and Jamie share. You know,
It was that yin and yang that we said earlier. You even got the necklace.
Everything we were talking about, like what I felt like Jamie's relationship was with Ed, when I was then sat next to him, I felt, and then hearing his feelings about Jamie for the first time, I hadn't heard, it felt like it just clicked perfectly. I didn't at any point feel, well, this doesn't make sense. It felt like they'd been on at times, a turbulent journey, but they were always going to be, I felt like they were always going to be together in the end, and they are.
I agree. I think it's the kind of thing, the kind of feeling in a relationship that, as actors, you have to work for a long time to achieve with fictional characters, but who end up doing it on fictional characters. And I think that fact alone boosted the building of the relationship so quickly. You know, it all comes down to the fact that these are real people, and yeah, I'll reiterate, it's like something I've never done before, probably something that I won't do again.
It just feels more real, I guess.
Yeah. And as an actor, you strive for truth and reality, and it's another thing, as I just said, it takes you weeks, months of rehearsal, whatever, to get that mindset. It took 10 minutes today, you know, 5 minutes.
Oh, cool. Well then, just to say then a big thank you very much, guys, for doing this and being a part of this project. It's a massive thing for me. It's just been a huge journey just to have people, I don't know, so passionate and so on board with this, to portray the guys, like just to portray the way they are, to portray their souls almost, you know. It's kind of like putting themselves out there. And yeah, thank you guys for embodying them and doing such a good job, because I really, really felt that today. So again, just to say very much a big thank you. And yeah.
Giving us the opportunity to actually amazing and, you know, real. So,
No worries at all. Thank you guys. Thank you. Amazing experience, guys.
Oh yeah, no, that was insane. Like honestly, that was just that was mind-boggling. Like sort of how everything went with that. Just meeting all the guys who were doing the acting, and all the interviewing process as a whole was just overwhelming in a way, because it was just something I wasn't expecting.
It was incredible, and I just couldn't. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Like when you just heard them speak for the first time, it was just like amazing. Because you don't, I don't know what I expected.
I'll take the longer arms. So essentially with it was one of those weird things. Jess was actually with the guys, you know, it being in the forefront of it all, so she was aware, like, straight away what was going on.
I was in the middle, and then I heard all the guys around me, and it was bizarre, because everything was verbatim of what they were talking about. Like everything was word for word what the alters had said.
Whereas I was sat on an opposite wall, so all I could do was hear what was going on. And to be fair, everything was literally spot on to exactly what I would imagine them speaking like, accent ranges and everything else. There were, you know, slight inconsistencies, but that's going to be the case when you get actors.
Oh, I mean,
but God, they did such a good job.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really surreal. I think it was just like, oh my God, like I had to keep my head to the floor, and the whole time I could hear like Ed talk, like well, I say Ed, Tom being Ed, and then just that really hit me. And the way that Ed and Jamie talked about each other, I mean, because I didn't watch the film footage that was sent off, that the alters did, and yeah, what are you giving me?
The car, trying to give you the car key, just to like nonchalantly open the door, but instead, no.
No, but I just wanted to say, yeah. I wasn't saying you got me off my thing.
Oh, sorry, you were saying about Tom, Ed and Jamie talking to each other.
Yeah, like the way that Ed and Jamie talked about each other. I didn't see the footage that was sent off initially, so I didn't see what Ed, Jamie, and Jake had said. So to actually hear it in the room and then be like, oh my God, that's exactly what they were saying. It was what they said. But it was just somebody else that was saying it on behalf of them. They really embodied the alters, and I just thought that was an incredible experience. What did you think as well? Did you
I thought it was fantastic, honestly. Just seeing the guys, meeting them, and, you know, seeing what they represent and what they were representing at the time was phenomenal.